Hey guys, this is Rutledge, and I'm coming at you with the State of TechRaptor, March 2016 edition. March was a little bit busier in comparison to February. We had a lot more going on. We've got a lot more in the pipelines, especially with some of the initiatives and things that we have coming up for April. But I kind of just want to run through it real quick, and then I have a couple announcements for April that I hope you'll check out and definitely hang out with us for. So stick with us through the video. I'm trying to keep these as short as possible. So March is a really great month. Was a really great month, I guess I should say. We're approaching 100,000 rank, I guess you could say, global rank on Alexa. So we're almost to hitting that top 100,000 sites in the world, which is awesome. When we hit that, we're going to be able to hop onto OpenCritic, and thanks to everybody who supported us in the past with the, it was a thunderclap a couple months ago. A ton of you guys definitely helped try and get the word out to help us get onto OpenCritic, and I think that definitely helped out in getting us new followers and more readers coming to the site, which has in turn helped with our Alexa rank. So once we hit that coveted 100,000, we're going to be able to email OpenCritic and get our site on there, get our staff on there, and get a little bit more exposure. To follow up with that, we went to C2E2 last month, something that I like to do every year. I took a ton of cosplay video, and Nick is currently actually stitching that into one giant compilation, and it's going to be really cool. I took some really awesome ones, and there were some really awesome people to talk to and hang out with, and the community around cosplay, especially in Chicago and C2E2, is just really awesome. So that's something we're going to be trying to do at a lot more cons and some of the events that we go to. We've got some staff that we've recently brought on that go to a lot of conventions that are going to be doing that kind of coverage for us, on top of the interviews and things that you've come to recognize from us. So to kind of segue into the next piece, I have an announcement. We have officially been accepted into E3 2016. We have 5 staff going to the event this year. Andrew Otten, our editor-in-chief, Alex Santamaria, our reviews editor, Nick Millay, our video lead for YouTube, Kendra Pring, one of our senior staff, and James Galizio, one of our staff writers. And we think that we've kind of come up with a really great way to do things this year. One of the difficulties, especially last year, in going to a big convention for the first time is you don't really know what to expect. So this year we're going into it knowing exactly what is going on and how we can maximize the amount of content for you guys to see. So you're going to see both our on-site staff doing interviews and previews and stuff like that, and then we've also got our off-site staff who are going to be covering the conferences and everything that comes from that. So you're going to see a ton of E3 content from us again this year, just like last year. Additionally, we've been accepted to PAX East. We're applying to PAX Prime, PAX Australia, EGX London, EVO. I believe we have some people going to EVO, Dragon Con, a whole bunch of stuff, and Gen Con, Indie Pop Con. So there's going to be a ton of convention coverage from us this year. We've got people going all over. It's gonna be freaking awesome. One of the biggest time sinks for us in March has been our recruitment drive, I guess you could call it. Yeah, we redid our writer page, which you can check out right here, and then put an ad up on a couple sites for more writers, thinking, oh yeah, we'll get like 20, maybe 22 applications. Nah, try like 100 plus. So to all of you who have applied, I want to apologize for how long it's taken us to get back to you. Sorting through 100 applications is not easy. We ended up having to create a spreadsheet so that we could track who's been contacted and where we're at in the application process, because there are just so many emails and it's crazy. So we've added I think 6 or 7, maybe 8, 9, 10. I've lost track of the people who've applied so far. So make sure you say hi to all the fresh new faces on the site, and yeah, it's crazy. It's definitely a good feeling bringing on new staff and kind of feeling some reinvigoration within the team as we get new blood rushing through the team. It's awesome, especially meeting people with new viewpoints and new experiences and all that stuff. We also redid our About Us page, so you should definitely check that out. We put a lot of work into kind of redefining who we are and where we want to go in the future, and you can, again, check that out right here. And then one of the biggest changes we made to our video channel was we are completely streamlining it, and this is a pretty big process. It's taking a long time. When Nick took over the channel, we kind of decided that we're going to streamline everything. So all the current existing videos, you're going to slowly see the thumbnails changing to a more congruous look and feel. All the titles are going to be changing as well. We're no longer going to be doing Scouting Party. That's just going to be going right back to First Impressions. Instead of previews and First Impressions, in most cases, they're going to be actually called Quick Thoughts for some of them. We're doing what we're calling Quick Thoughts for First Impressions and previews and things like that. And so far it's been successful. People have liked them. We've brought them some great new video staff, and we're moving forward. Yeah. So a couple announcements for April. The 23rd, that is a Saturday, April 23rd, time to be decided. We're going to be doing our Q&A. And we've been really bad about picking a date, sticking with it, and all that good stuff month to month. So our goal is to be better about that every month, and so you guys can join in and hang out with us and kind of hear our pointless random musings as we wait for questions from you. So April 23rd, come hang out with us. That's a Saturday. If there's any particular times that work best for you guys, leave them in the comments below, and we can try and accommodate that as best as possible. And then the following weekend, April 30th, is International Tabletop Day. So we're going to be doing a live stream of us. I'm not exactly sure what we're doing yet because we haven't landed on it. We're kicking around the ideas of playing Dungeons and Dragons, maybe Pathfinder, some tabletop simulator. I've been told by Don that we're not allowed to play XCOM again because he did not like that. But Travis and I drank a little bit and had way too much fun last time. So yeah, we're not decided on what we're going to do, but we really want you guys to come and hang out with us and have some fun, and we're probably going to do some giveaways, so please come join us, because if nobody watches, we can't really give games away. Yeah. And then last of all, we're going to have a really big announcement in April, probably the biggest announcement TechRaptor's ever made outside of, hey, TechRaptor's alive. It has to do with the website. It's something that we've been building for a really long time, and it's something that I cannot wait to share with our readers. There's a ton of work going into this announcement, and I can't say much more than that because it would pretty much give away what the announcement is. But stay tuned for that. It's probably going to be towards the end of the month, if not probably the last day or like right at the start of May. It's something we've been working really hard on, and we really hope you guys are going to like it. So with that, that is March 2016. I'll be back at you for April.